Welcome to Night Sky News. Good evening, I'm Alan Wallace. Breaking news tonight as sightings of Venus have been reported across the UK. The Argus reports that the planet becomes the latest phenomenon to be spotted in the skies above Brighton. In all my years as an astronomer, I have never seen Venus above Brighton. And that has nothing to do with the fact that I've never been to Brighton. Oh, come on, how is this a news story? It's 2020. And since when has Venus been a phenomenon? It's been observed for millennia, and it's been in the evening sky for months now. For months. A phenomenon. Oh. But this is a big problem with the way astronomy is portrayed in the media. And I'm going to address that in this video in hopefully a bit of a light-hearted fashion. And I get it. I can sympathize to some degree in this digital age, in this internet age, where media companies make their money by selling adverts. And in order to sell those adverts, they need to convince people to come to their websites. And the reason I sympathize is because I kind of have to do that myself with like my YouTube channel, and it's exactly what I've done to you guys today, because today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. And now you might be asking, Alan, why are you promoting this badass looking RPG game? And well, to be honest with you, I've been quite enjoying playing it, especially with the lockdown and the pandemic going on. It's been quite nice to just kick back at home, play some video games, and go to a world which doesn't have coronavirus. It's free to play, and it's also cross-platform, so you can play it on your smartphone and then continue the action on your desktop PC if you want. And it just looks awesome. The graphics and the artwork are so dark and raw. So this is the Bastion. This is like the main area of the game. You've got the portal here where you can summon new champions, and then you've got the tavern, which is where you can like upgrade your champion and make them better, stronger, faster, and more defensive. But let's just jump into a battle so I can show you guys the gameplay. Okay, now we're on to the boss of this battle. Okay, that didn't go so well, but I still want some stuff, want some gems and some energy and some silver. You can also fight against other players around the world in the arena. There are also tournaments where you can compete against the entire raid community in the Dragon's Lair, Ice Golem's Peak, or the Spider's Den and win awesome rewards and rare artifacts. And in the May update, you can compete locally and globally in the Arena Onslaught tournament and win rewards based on your tier. So follow the link in the description below and you will be rewarded with a 100,000 silver bonus prize, and they'll also give you a bonus champion, Jotun. Just check this dude out, he looks so badass. So follow the link in the description and you will find the rewards in your inbox, which can be found in the top right corner. Jokes aside, let's not be patronizing. At least they knew it was Venus. And that's more than I can say for the North Wales Live. Massive crystal-shaped UFO spotted hovering over North Wales. A security guard claims to have spotted a massive UFO hovering over North Wales. The ex-soldier and former light aircraft pilot from Towin shared pictures and a video of the bright light that he says quickly disappeared when the sun came up after 7 AM. Oh. He described the UFO that was near an illuminated telecommunication tower as being a quarter of the size of the moon. So hang on a second now. The first line of this article: a security guard claims to have spotted a massive UFO, and then later goes on to say it's a quarter of the size of the moon. Now, when you say a massive UFO, I'm picturing like Independence Day, end of the world shit, right? No, quarter of the size of the moon. John, who has been flying light aircraft for more than a decade, said he was 1,000,000% certain it was not an aircraft. Now, gotta give it a Johnny boy. Some pretty good logic there, because, you know, planes do move in the sky. So yeah, it's good logic. I've been a pilot myself for 11 years and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. It was a pure bright white light that was lit up all around. Now, I don't know about you, but I would not get in a plane with that guy flying if he thought Venus was a UFO. John said the object didn't budge or even alter position until the sky became light. Now, if you just put the date and the time into a night sky emulator like Stellarium, obviously you can see that it's Venus. Quite often Venus gets mistaken for a UFO, and it's a pretty boring UFO because, you know, it just kind of stays there, doesn't really do anything, moves very slowly. When you want UFO, you want something that's like moving faster than humanly possible, picking up cows and sticking things up there. But no, Venus, it's just like, you know, you can't notice it moving to the naked eye, and it just looks like a bright star. It's like the most boring UFO you could possibly imagine. Sticking with the theme of Venus right now, and this image which I've used on the thumbnail of the video, and a lot of people have been sending me this over the past few weeks, claims that there's going to be a smiley face conjunction between Venus, Jupiter, and a crescent moon. But this is actually an April Fool's joke with a little bit of truth to it, because this actually happened in 2008, or a very similar event happened in 2008. They were just not anywhere near as close as what you see in the image that's used for clickbait these days. But it usually gets used every April Fool's. Some website or some person will use it as an April Fool's joke, but then a lot of media companies actually pick up on the story and believe it. So it's happened again this year, and it was originally posted by BBC Radio Tease the day before April Fool's, so maybe that's why a lot more people believed it. But then you see websites like Futurism who are running stories about this being a serious thing, and then websites like physics-astronomy.com, which, by the way, is a terrible website. They haven't got a clue about physics or astronomy. The quality of the content is terrible. As you can see, they picked up on this story. Now what's even worse is that everybody called them out in the comments, but they left it up because it just generates so much traffic. They don't care about the story being true or not, but so many people share this story and so many people come to the website through this story that they keep it up. And there's just, the clickbait is just terrible. I mean, check out this one. NASA shares photo of enormous asteroid that's set to skim past Earth next week. And look at that image. You see this a lot. They always use NASA's name to try and validate stuff. Oh, how about this one? Comet 5 times the size of Jupiter is set to light up the night skies in April, and it could be brighter than Venus. Atlas. You remember Atlas? That little comet that broke up into small pieces and practically faded away. A massive comet 5 times the size of Jupiter and about half the size of the Sun. What? Comets are never more than like a few miles wide, so I don't know if they're talking about like the apparent size in the sky. And there's been a lot of meteor showers lately, and I have a few pet peeves with the way that the media reports on meteor showers. The first is that they never use images of meteors in the articles, and they love to use the phrase light up the sky. Let's just take a look. Shooting stars to light up the sky tonight with hundreds expected every hour. And they've used an image of some star trails, an image of what looks like a satellite with a photoshopped full moon, which ironically is lighting up the sky, but the meteor shower won't. Shooting stars are set to light up the night sky, and some could even see fireballs during the first major showers since January. Shooting stars and occasional fireballs set to light up the UK skies. And they've got an image of an aeroplane trail. Only twice. Now, one was in Twilight. Only once in my life have I ever seen a meteor light up the night sky. Whoa, holy shit! And that's an incredibly rare event. Lyrid meteor shower to peak tonight. How to watch shooting stars. A spectacular show of shooting stars is set to take place tonight, with a nice image of some star trails. Awesome. Lyrid meteor shower to peak tonight, with another image of some star trails. So it's just something you can't even see with the naked eye. That photograph took hours to make. Amazing meteor shower to fill the sky with hundreds of shooting stars this weekend. Come on, they've used an image of a satellite and then another image of some star trails. This one's like a triple whammy. Stunning meteor showers to fill the sky. Not just one meteor shower, meteor showers to fill the sky with hundreds, in capital letters, of shooting stars this weekend. And they've used 3 images. One of a comet, one of the Milky Way in a satellite, and the third one, I don't know what the hell that is, but I've seen better graphics on an N64 game. Oh, and it gets even funnier when you open the article. Let me just go through this. The Earth requires are created by the debris that's left over by blah, 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 blah. 40 meteors per hour. So the hundreds an hour which they capitalized in the headline has already turned into 40 meteors per hour. All you need to witness this cosmic spectacular is a comfy chair and the willingness to sit outside for a good few hours. That's right, no binoculars or telescopes required. Take that, Brian Cox. Yeah, take that, Brian Cox. People watching a meteor shower. Who do they think they are? Why do they think Brian Cox is going to be annoyed that people are viewing a meteor shower? I'm sure he's going to be over the moon. I think that his entire goal of his life is to bring astronomy to the masses. And this one was just brilliant from Wales Online. The one time they were actually writing a story about satellites, they used an image of a meteor. Are they doing it on purpose? I don't understand. But the seriousness of this issue is that if you're reporting about hundreds of meteors lighting up the night sky, and then people go outside and see one or two in the space of an hour or 2 hours, they're going to be bitterly disappointed because you're setting expectations way too high and you're ruining the public perception of astronomical events. And next time there's an astronomical event and you're reporting about it, people are not going to be interested because of what happened last time. You're going to ruin the public perception of astronomical events. And case in point, this article here from The Sun, Starlink satellites that look like shooting stars are soaring over the UK tonight. Now, first of all, the Starlink satellites do not look like shooting stars. Starlink satellites go really slowly across the sky, whereas shooting stars just streak across the sky in the blink of an eye. And what's even worse is that this article was published on the night that the Lyrid meteor shower was peaking. There's a meteor shower happening, and it was timed with new moon, which is quite rare. And you're writing about the Starlink satellites, which are going over every damn night now. And then this happened. Oh dear, meteor shower is trending on Twitter. It was the SpaceX Starlink satellites you all just witnessed. Eventually there will be several tens of thousands of them. All the beautiful photos of the Milky Way or star trails you enjoyed over the years are coming to an end. Oh god. Anyway guys, moral of the story: if you want to know what's in the night sky, make sure to hit subscribe down below, because every month I make a video called What's in the Night Sky, where I talk about what's in the night sky in an easy to understand, non-sensationalized fashion. But I hope you've enjoyed, guys. It's just something I wanted to get off my chest, something a little bit different today. But get in the comments below and let me know if there's any classic media faux pas that I've missed out, especially with astronomy. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, and if you're going out to enjoy the night sky anytime soon, I wish you good luck and clear skies.